What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time we grinding. And Sugar Ray Leonard went on First Take. Undisputed with Shannon and Skip Bayless. Shannon Sharp, that is, Hall of Fame tight end. Ooh, my boy Shay Sharp. All right, they went on there. He was talking about, they asked him about Floyd Mayweather, how would he beat him. He remained classy. He said he thought he would win, thought he could beat Mike Tyson. He supposed to be confident as a fighter. And this is a video I might have covered before. Can't remember, but I want to rebuff it now if I have done it before, or I want to introduce it to you guys. My thoughts on the potential Sugar Ray Leonard taking on Floyd Mayweather at welterweight. That would have been a solid fight, okay? But Sugar Ray Leonard was athletically gifted as Floyd was at 47. I felt Floyd was the best super featherweight of all time. I thought he was amongst one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Thought those was his two best weight class. At 140, he didn't really stick around there to prove a lot. Baltimore, Zab Judah, tried to fight Costa. You can make a case that he's one of the greatest 140 pounders of all time. All right, if you want to. 147, 154, he was a fish out of the sea. Mayweather was a difficult fight for anybody at 47, but at 54, I think there's a few people that tear that ass up. All right, but like I said, Mayweather wasn't at his prime or at his best, in my opinion, at 147. Sugar Ray Leonard was at his best at that weight class, beating Rafael Benitez, beating Tommy Hearns, coming back behind the scorecards. You haven't seen that fight. That's a great fight. If it was a 12-rounder fight, Tommy Hearns would have definitely won that fight. But unfortunately for the Motor City Cobra, Tommy Hearns, that wasn't the case. I feel like, Sugar Ray Leonard was a naturally big welterweight, great hand speed, excellent footwork, and what really drove me when I go back and watch Sugar Ray Leonard was the Roberto Duran first fight. That told me a lot about Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard sat there and banged with Roberto Duran. I know people said, well, that was a lightweight, but Duran would blow up pretty big, and Duran would square business, all right? It showed me a lot that he banged with him on the inside and showed the heart of a lion. But one of the reasons that Floyd possibly could win this fight is the fact that, that showed that Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't as disciplined as Floyd as far as in the ring. And when I say discipline, I think Floyd is one of the most disciplined fighters in the world. There's no way you can get Floyd off his game. Floyd is going to do Floyd, okay? Floyd ain't going to go out there and let emotions control him. Floyd ain't going to let nobody drag him into a war. Floyd is going to dictate the pace, dictate distance. Floyd is going to lull you to sleep. Floyd going to do whatever you got to do. Floyd don't care about what the crowd is booing. He don't care if the fighter is sitting there frustrated. Floyd will frustrate you. Floyd will fight his fight. And Sugar Ray Leonard showed in his career that he will try to press. He will fight the fight you want him to fight. He will let the crowd make him overcommit or make him do things that's not in his scope of support. And Roberto Duran fight, he did that. He got drug into a street fight, and I thought he performed well. I don't think he got beat by a country mile like history would indicate. I thought it was a legit close fight. In the first fight, he had Roberto Duran. But like I said before, I just think Sugar Ray Leonard was a freak athlete at 147. He had better power. He was probably just as fast, if not, I think he was faster than Floyd at 47 because he was more of his prime, more younger. He did have some habits outside the ring, so Floyd would have an advantage living a clean fighter's lifestyle. So if it went into like the deep 12 round, hard 12 rounds, went into the 15 rounds, Floyd probably, with his clean lifestyle outside the ring, Floyd would probably have a stamina advantage. But it'd be a difficult fight on both ends. It'd be a very, very difficult fight. But you talking about a Hall of Fame Sugar Ray Leonard, who was probably perhaps one of the best welterweights to ever lace him up, versus Floyd Mayweather, who, was an older fighter when he went to welterweight. In my opinion, he wasn't, at his prime. He wasn't the fastest, the quickest, especially with the hand issues. He could have beat Sugar Ray Leonard. He definitely could have beat him. But like I say, Ray Leonard was one of those big welterweights, one of them fast welterweights, one of those physically gifted welterweights. Floyd has some advantages, like I said, discipline. I think he had better stamina, because he lived a clean fighter's lifestyle outside the ring. But I think it would have been a hell of a fight. I think it would have came down to, can Floyd, came down to Floyd's intangibles, How much heart does Floyd got? How much spirit does he got? How much dog does Floyd got? Floyd's already said, nobody's ever bought the best out of me. Floyd's timing. Would he be able to time Sugar Ray Leonard and take him into the twilight zone like he do a lot of opponents? You know what I'm saying? Would he be able to box Sugar Ray Leonard? Would he be able to time him? Would his right hand be on? You know what I'm saying? Depending on what age you caught Floyd at 147, was his left hook still a factor? Was he really throwing the left hook with convention, or was he a 1-2 fighter, jab to the stomach, jab to the head, and shoot the right hand behind it? Was he mixing the left hook around that time, like when he knocked out Ricky Hatton? You gotta ask yourself, what Floyd at 47 we talking about? You know, was the younger Floyd kind of with Hatton and Marquez, the fresher guy, you know? But like I said before, he wasn't at his absolute best at 147. And if we can go back and make this fight with Floyd Mayweather at his best at 47 versus Sugar Ray Leonard in his heyday at 47, you know, in my opinion, I take Sugar Ray Leonard. He was at his physical peak prime then. He was at his best weight class then. That 147 was perhaps Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fourth best weight class. So you telling me at his fourth best weight class, he could beat Sugar Ray Leonard at his best weight class? That's hard to believe. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past him if he can upset the apple cart and beat Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, because he has some special gifts. He has special gifts at being disciplined, controlling range, and timing opponents. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't easy to hit neither. He was a different type of slick. You know what I'm saying? But Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, he was slick. He was fast. He was powerful. He was big at the weight. You know what I'm saying? This is his best weight class. We're talking about a Hall of Famer, one of the best welterweights to ever lace it up, you know, versus a guy who didn't necessarily have his physical best at welterweight. His hands wasn't the best at welterweight. His power wasn't the best at welterweight. Even though when he was at his best, you know, I guess when people say he was at his best, he was more of a calculated guy. He was more of an outthinker. Is his ring IQ better than Sugar Ray Leonard? Possibly. I think Floyd Mayweather is one of the smartest fighters of all time. Him and Bernard Hopkins and a few other guys. But I wouldn't count him out beating him. You know, I wouldn't count him out. You know, but in my opinion, I favor Sugar Ray Leonard to best him. I'm telling you, a Hall of Fame guy who made his bones, who started at 47, physically strong, fast, big, quick, can punch, versus an older fighter at 47. You know, as far as the mileage on him, the wear and tear on his hands, the wear and tear on his limbs, his feet, he wasn't his best at 47. He was better enough to beat the rest of them cats. You know, he was best enough to beat a Marquez Hatton, go up, fight a Oscar De La Hoya. In no way, shape, or fashion was he amongst one of the best at 154 pounds. No. He made some history up there, but he was out of his scope of support right there. Most definitely Sugar Ray Leonard would whoop him at 154. Most definitely Roy Jones, even though he didn't have no experience at 54, probably whooped the fuck out of Floyd Mayweather at 154 as well too. That was just physically more bigger and more gifted and more natural at that weight than he was. Okay? Sugar Ray Leonard was something to marvel at. 147, he was hard to beat when he was young. He was hard to deal with. You know? And I'm not saying that, you know, Mayweather couldn't beat Chavez Sr. or he couldn't beat Roberto Duran. He couldn't beat Trinidad. You know, him and Tommy Hearns I would love to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? Tommy was so big and long. I would love to see the way he would attack Tommy Hearns. Remember, Aaron Pryor, you know, owned Tommy Hearns in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? It'd be interesting. You know, but in my opinion, I favor the great Sugar Ray Leonard to best Floyd Mayweather. How? On points. I don't think he got to knock out Floyd. No. Not when he was at his best at 147. I just think Sugar Ray Leonard probably would win a unanimous decision by 2 points, 3 points at the most. Let me know your opinion on this. Got the interview on Undisputed, man. I think I got a Facebook page. You can find it. And Sugar Ray Leonard talks about how you would attack Floyd Mayweather. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell icon so you get all the video notifications. We cover more than boxing, football, basketball, music, entertainment, politics. And we'll update the playlist later on tonight. Shout out to everybody holding us down. We on Facebook, about to start the Twitter back up, but the Facebook and email is in the description. You can hit me up, ask for a video. You can get a video request, ask me a question. You got any business inquiries, whatever. You want to make a donation, that link is in the description as well. And, you know, we'll continue to keep dropping these dope videos and keep being consistent with it. God willing, we out.